Did I block and was I making a funny face?
I know that's happened to me yesterday. It's like, oh
I
no.
was doing a live with one of my friends the other day and I froze and she took a screenshot of me and I was like,
I know. It's just the funniest thing. I'll tell you, it's, yeah,
yeah,
humbling.
I know.
Keeps us real. Like a Francis Bacon painting. We're all like a Francis Bacon. Like, is that who does those paintings where everything's a little bit?
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so funny. So funny.
Well, yeah, no, I was saying I find a lot of creativity. I find that creativity definitely has a major part in it. But I don't know, just, whenever I find in anything, the thing that I try to focus the most in my life is being true to myself and true to my story, true to my past. And from that, trying to explore the future from what I already have. Because some of the things that I live by is staying true to myself, staying true to what I am and where I want to go.
Yes.
In the moment you start taking steps aside of what you really are, you're not being really authentic, is where I personally get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not, authenticity is such a strong thing.
Mm-hmm.
And to have is something not easy. And I just feel like it needs to be earned for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think authenticity also plays a major role in it.
Yeah. But when you were growing up, your parents were very open to that and
Yeah.
encouraged that, correct? So
Yeah. Yes.
you were, thank goodness you were in a home, where that was honored.
Yes. Totally. Totally. I would definitely say that my parents played such a bigger role in my life, in my, uprising, and just in anything that I did. I had such incredible supporting parents that made me do anything. Well, not really anything that I wanted, but just, with some limits. But they always tried to advise me on what was good and what was wrong and what would have worked better for myself. Obviously, still honoring my decisions and trying to understand where I was going. So it was, I have to say that I was very lucky. I was an extremely lucky individual in this world to, being part of a family like that, because not everyone gets that lucky. I have to say, I hear so many horrible stories of, raising up, like growing up with parents which are not accepting, but not even of like yourself, of anything you want to do in life. I have some friends who have parents who will be like, when you grow up, you'll be an engineer. When you grow up, you'll be a doctor. I mean, I don't care what you want to do. When you grow up, you'll have to do that because that's what I want for your future. That's where in the moment that comes the role of a parent that should say, follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow what you want. If you fail, keep going, because if you fail, don't care, it happens.
Yes, of course,
You need
part
to
of the
keep going.
process.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that as small individual, like young individuals, it is hard to understand if it is right when you fail, you should keep going.
But think about science. How many times do scientists fail before they find a cure for something? I mean, it's a process. I mean, it's so a part of, it's a good thing, right? Because in each time that happens, you discover something new. It's like out of failure sometimes comes the greatest stuff.
Yes, I absolutely agree with that.
And you learn to be resilient and trust yourself and trust that you will get up and keep going and find an answer. Well, I understand like how some parents want to protect their kids. I mean, there's like two sides of it, right? The parent that says, I know if you get a certain job, you'll probably be okay and be taken care of. So from the, parents' standpoint, I understand that kind of.
And I'm also sure that you being a
children
parent
to have
also,
security, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I think there's a way in which to say, I would just, as a parent, not want my kids to look back and say, and I think so many people in our culture do, that they didn't fulfill themselves as human beings. We are here to be fulfilled. We are here to fulfill our future. We're here to fulfill whatever this mission is that we're here on earth to do, right? Each of us. So I understand if we look back at history, there's fear because, right, there was the Great Depression, and a lot of parents and grandparents remember the Great Depression where nobody had any money, nobody could eat. So where they're coming from, we understand, right? If we just from a mental standpoint, okay, they want to make sure you'll be able to eat, you'll be able to have a home, you'll be able to support your family. But we're living in kind of a different time now where, and it used to be that a college education guaranteed a job. So, right, like after the war, if you had a college education and a whatever, you were guaranteed a job. And now, you know, more and more, I think, like someone like you're a perfect example, or even like Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift, these people that were, let's say, schooled at home, right? You did your homeschooling, and it doesn't have to be at home, but they were also at a young age able to follow their creativity. So it wasn't wait until you're done with high school, wait till you're done with college, wait till you have a job, wait till you've like completely given up on any creative ideas that you have because you're like, what's the point, right? So there's got to be this happy medium between your parents who said, okay, we prefer you stay in school, you know, so that you have your education. But then alongside that, we're going to totally support you in your fulfilling of what you're here to do in whatever way that you know. We all know, and any parent, if they're in tune, knows that children come in and they know what they're here to do. And it's our job to step back and say, okay, I'm here to make sure my child is safe and taken care of and fed and, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
It's also my job to listen and say, and ask, what are you here to do? How can I support you in what you're here to do? You know, because I know you're bringing in the future. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is very valuable. And, you know, I'm sure that you have like a way stronger opinion on it being a parent yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know, understanding the needs of your kids. And I just feel like I'm still young and I value so much what you just said because I'm sure that being a mom, especially a mom, is...
Yeah, you just never want to let them out of the house ever.
Yeah. You're
going to stay with me and I'm going to protect you your entire life, you know?
Exactly.
And so you have to constantly...
That's why it's so important that coming to the thought that you have is such a, I'm sure it's a challenging process for a mother too.
Yes.
Because it's like, I want to keep you for myself, is what my mom always says to me. It's so sad that you went away so fast, but I'm happy that it is for your future, you know?
Yeah.
I left home when I was 16. I went to live in the UK to attend a boarding school. It was...
You're amazing. Yeah.
No. Well, I try, and I wouldn't define myself amazing, but you know,
you are.
It's a process. It's a process.
It is with all of us. It is with all of us. But you know, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful to see. I think that my greatest regret as a parent would be that my children weren't able to be fully expressed in what they're here to do. So I think if you keep that in mind, the balance of those two things, which is, yes, I want to keep them safe. And that's a pure primal instinct that you can't take away, right? But I can balance that with, okay, how do I empower them so that I have to worry less about them. In other words, that they have tools, that they have something like, you know, you are going to have you have tools in life now. I mean, you can go and do something and make something and create something and make a living, you know? So it's kind of both. I think kids, we just need to listen to young people more. That's all. I just feel that so strongly. And that school is important, but alongside of school,
you need to have something else.
And younger, like that should be more cultivated in our culture to say, wait a minute, young people have so many ideas, so many creative ideas. Like we get that out there more, get that, you know, out there in the world more and younger. you know, and younger than having to wait and wait and wait. I remember feeling that way. I have to wait to finish school. I have to do this. But I knew what I wanted to do. So, yeah. All right, let me see this ring you're wearing. I want to see the ring you're wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Was this the one in London? Oh.
Yeah, the one I had in London. Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, my mom gave it to me. I'm sure she's watching the live too. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Thank
Hi,
you, Mom.
Great job, Mom. Great job.
Oh, are they there? They're beautiful. I love them. I love your dogs so much, Cappuccino and Tom Leader. I came across a video the other day when we were at a Starbucks in Monaco, I remember. And I had a video of your dogs that they were barking, and there was like probably like trying to protect his girlfriend and everything.
Oh, he's always trying to protect his girlfriend. He takes his job very seriously. Yes, he does.
Cute.
I know. They're very cute together. All right. Yeah, we know. We know. She's good. I know she's good. He has to have a last bark, you know?
Yeah, and he's like, you know, I need to confirm that I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, but somebody's asking how old you are, but you're 19. Okay.
I'm 19.
Yeah.
19. No, I just wanted to ask, how's LA? How's the situation there? How are you coping with it?
Yeah, it's hot today. You can tell I'm sweat. I'm just like,
yeah, no.
Open.
I see you're sweating, but I see
so hot here. I'm in like tank. I know. I'm just like, I brought mostly winter clothes from New York, so I have all this winter clothes. Thank goodness I just got a few little dresses, but it's good, you know. I feel really blessed to be here because my family's here, and and it's sunny, and I can go out a little bit with the dogs, so it's good. It's good, and I've gotten a lot done and been super productive, and you know, I think getting quiet like this, you get all sorts of new ideas about things and perspective on things. So it's been great. It's been really great in that way, for sure.
I think what I'm valuing so much right now is that I've been able to stay all of these months in the same location.
Yes.
It's something that I haven't had in so long. In 2019, I took 39 flights. And in 2018, I took 38 flights in a year. Because living in London, all the time that I wanted to go to Rome, and then every time I wanted to see my boyfriend in Monaco, and I would do like London, Rome, Monaco, and then I would go to New York, and then I would come here, and then, you know, I would fly everywhere, and plus, like, I don't know, like vacations with my parents or something like that. And I found myself at the end of the year, and I counted all the flights, I was like, 48? Like, that's like a flight a week.
No, I know.
So, you know, I think that I'm so grateful that I stayed for so long in the same place, and just, you know, taking the time to relax, to understand what's good and, you know, what's to improve. And
yes.
It is. Yeah.
For sure. So much time to do that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to kind of recalibrate for sure. If somebody's asking where the dress is from, it's Senlis. It's Senlis, Senlis.
That's pretty. Show me. Oh, I like the print.
Isn't this cool? See, you'll appreciate this. It's got this little thing and the skirt. I don't know.
Oh, that's nice. It's a little blouse. Oh, it's
just paused. It didn't go out.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Having my little fashion moment here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so nice.
You know, I have one more question because I always wondered this for so long. Okay. What's your skincare routine? What do you do to your skin for it to be so beautiful?
Oh my God, I feel so like, you know, I use base on my skin. My mom always said to always, you know, cover your skin, and not just with sunscreen, but actually the spots.
Right.
Because even if you wear sunscreen, sometimes the spots get darker on your skin, and obviously to moisturize and all that stuff. But you just need a good moisturizer. But I use you know, a good, just basic base on my skin. And then over it, I use this little compact that's 50 sunscreen, and it's got a lot of pigment in it. It's by Avene, Avene.
Yeah.
Sable, I think is the color. And it, and so I really put it on. And at first it looks like I have a lot of makeup on, but then it kind of sets in. And I think it's helped me from getting too many, you know, like they say, age spots or dark spots, and it keeps my skin moisturized all day. It's kind of a protective cover. And I'm not a big fan of wearing hats all the time. I always sort of feel like between my glasses and I like to sort of see and be out, and, you know. Yeah. So, so it was a way of not having to always wear hats too, you know? So I think that's part of it. I mean, obviously eating well is huge. You know, I eat mostly fruits and vegetables. I haven't been eating meat in a while. So it's, and I don't drink much. I mean, I smoked cigarettes when I was growing up, you know, I did that when I quit, thank God. And,
it doesn't look like it.
I did. But, you know, all the young actors were smoking. I sit out of acting class.
I mean, come on. It was
cigarettes. You know, when cigarettes were cool. Like now cigarettes are kind of not cool anymore. It's like,
yeah.
But, yeah.
Especially in the U.S., you see, like, fewer and fewer people smoking.
No one. You know, it's a good thing, though, because it's obviously, you know, not the best thing for us. But, anyway. So, but that's probably part of it. It's just, I don't drink a lot of alcohol, if any anymore, really. And, I mean, on a special occasion or something, I'll have a glass of wine.
Yeah, of course.
And, I don't know, I think all that helps, you know? I noticed when I was drinking, you know, New York is very social, just being social and going out and doing events and stuff. I just noticed my eyes would be a lot puffier, and I retain a lot of water there. So I just, you know, little things like that. And I didn't stop just because of what things look like. I just was doing, because I was like you, I was on a plane traveling so much. It was like, I can't do all this, you know, I can't, my body was
too much. Yeah,
so just, I think it's pretty simple. I don't think about it too much. I don't obsess about all of it too much, you know? I think it's kind of a lot of I think beauty or skin, or it's just, it's a lot.
It is important. It is important because I feel I feel pressured a lot by like beauty influencers. No, I don't feel pressured myself, but I feel the pressure of, you know, the world on like being a beauty expert yourself. And
enough. We're talking beauty here, please. Have some respect. Talking skincare. So, I mean, of all the conversations that interrupt, I mean,
the most important. Come on, like, no, I'm kidding, but no, I just, also at my age, everyone is doing, you know, like, I'm doing a mask, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. I'm like, you know, I'm just 19 years old. For how many masks I can do, my skin's
it's never going to get better, I'll tell you right now.
You know, like, you know, it will never be better than this in my life, so I can't really do anything about it. So what I just try to do is, like, moisturize it a little bit, and, you know, and
keep it nice, you know, keep it, you know, you just hide. And a lot of it is, again, it's like you're having your lemon and ginger and your whatever, and it's good for your body. That type of thing is healing to your body. So it's so much of it is from within, because as we know, you can see someone that is maybe physically attractive and beautiful, but their energy doesn't match with that. And just like you can see someone that may not be like traditionally, culturally, whatever, and they're gorgeous because of who they are. So much of it, yes, it's, you know, partly outside physique, and depending on what is cool in your culture and your country, and what the, you know, beauty is to you. But it's also it's kind of the thoughts we think, it's who we're being, you know. There's a certain amount of peace, or a certain amount of focus, intention, someone, you know, that makes a big difference too, I think, in most people, in humans.
Yeah.
Are multidimensional human beings. I know, it's all the kids that are doing the masks. It cracks me up. Helena's upset. I'm like,
oh my
of all
God,
people.
So she's so young and beautiful. Like
really? It's so cute though, but it's part of self-care, and she sees all the girls doing it, the teenage girls, you know, it's normal. They need their own show. They need their own podcast. These two.
They're like, we want to be part 2 of it, you know?
All right, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get him. Come over here. Get over here. Oh, I'm over here. Say hi. You can see this. Hi. See you. Hi. Listen. Oh, okay. Bark. Go ahead.
You know, I was just talking to my mom the other day that if I move to Paris, I want a dog myself. And like a tiny one or something. And because in London, you're not allowed to bring a dog from Europe. In London, you cannot bring dogs from Europe.
London's really strict about it. They're much more strict about it.
So I was like, if I move to Paris, I might as well like get like a small dog or bring one from home. We have a lot of dogs, and one of them is like a small Chihuahua. And I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna bring, you know, Papito from Rome. She was like, no. Yeah, this is so cute. And she was like, no, you're not bringing me anywhere. I'm like, okay, well, I'll get a dog then.
He likes being in Italy at home with his life.
Yeah. Eating Italian dog food and everything.
Yeah. He's like, no thanks, jet setter. I like my life in Italy. Thank you very much. I know. They like their home. My little doggies, they like to travel though. They like new adventures, you know, they seem to.
No.
You know.
How do you travel with them? Like emotional support dogs?
Yeah. Emotional support dogs, which they are.
Yeah, honestly.
Totally. And I think people are realizing that in quarantine more than ever. It's like what emotional support they are. They're incredible.
I wish I had dogs now.
Our little angels taking care of us. They really rescue us, I think. They rescue us, you know? Give us so much love, heal us.
I really believe in pet therapy as a strong thing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I love you. It's been so good to talk to you.
I love you too. Yeah, to catch up a little bit. And
and you're there for what, another at least couple weeks?
No, another month. I'm leaving in last week of May, then going back to Italy. We already planned everything out. I'm gonna go arrive to the airport. My parents are actually coming just in a car to see me from the car because they can't leave the car. All the way from the summer house to see me outside in a car. And then I'll go to home in Rome, and I'll stay in a room with my bathroom and everything for 15 days so that I'm sure I don't infect everyone. And then after that we will see. I'll probably maybe go to our summer place or anything. Just
be with your family, enjoy being together.
Plus there are so many projects for all my handbags and creative things that I want to do. And I'm also shifting. I'm trying to work better with small artisans right now rather than the big production companies that I used to work with. And it's just so important right now to support small artists and artisans compared to a factory that produces for Bulgari and Ferragamo and shit. There's no point in doing that. And it's beautiful. Oh, that's so great to do that. I love to hear that. So how can people follow your journey in terms of all of your handbags and what you're doing and as that's going on? They can follow my account for sure. It's Mimas. And then Lysiantus Roma, the account, they can totally follow it right now. It's linked in my on my bio. My personal account. And for right now, obviously, the account is a little bit on standby just because I need new material, and but this summer, hopefully, when I go back to London to collect my things, maybe I'll have a shooting with some models, and hopefully I'll have new prototype. I really cannot wait to show you new things there.
I know, they sound so cool.
I'm coming up with, I don't want to disclose anything.
I know, you got to give us something kind of exciting to look forward to here.
Yeah. So one of the bags, I'm planning to have it done by a master wooden carver in Aise in the south of France, which will also be in collaboration with another artisan in Rome, and it will be shaped with something that remembers one of the artworks of Constantine Brancusi. So I'm trying to work around.
I hope it's the kiss.
No, it's not the kiss.
I want the one with the kiss.
And it's the beginning of the world, the artwork. It's, you know, so it will be, I'm really trying to understand how, like, technologically I can kind of, you know, how you can close it and how you can operate with it. It is a little bit challenging.
The
But
practical side of it.
We'll
The
get
practical
there.
side of it. Yeah, yeah. So how do you find your artisans?
I think it's my word of what is it called?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth, yeah.
Okay, word of mouth, yeah.
It's pretty much like that. The first one that I used to have, the one that I also did for my collection, is very known in Italy because they produce for the bigger brands in Italy in general.
Yeah.
But these ones in Rome mostly, and in Florence, pretty much by being in the field, you know, you hear from other people kind of what
you just connect. It's connectivity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cool. So cool. I'm excited. I didn't realize you were working on a whole new collection.
I know. I really cannot wait. And me too. I'll send you a
I still love the other ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course. You'll have both.
Yeah.
Both. Okay. Yeah. Send my love to your family.
Of course,
everyone.
Course. I send you so much love to you.
Yes.
And I'll send you a picture of the one I'm working on right now.
Yes, I want to.
It's just a paper. It's just a paper bag.
Yeah, but just the shape. I'd love to see just a visual of it. Oh, good. All right. And you know, when you're ready, we'll do another one of these. You know, when you're close, or maybe when you're back in Italy or something.
Yeah, totally. And you know, I'm not really sure where you're gonna be this summer, but
yeah.
You know,
I know.
we will see.
Yeah,
because of COVID, exactly. No one knows. But
see you then, either way, wherever we are.
Yeah, see you whenever.
I loved this conversation. I loved it.
Yeah,
so
me
good.
too. And I'm so happy to catch up. You know, after a while, it's always great to talk to you. I'm always incredibly inspired by you in general, and your style is something like that really comes from my past and how much I loved everything you've done, and
Thank you. I'm so inspired by you. My gosh, all that you're doing, your creativity and how you express yourself and how gorgeous you are.
So important. Oh, thanks.
Inside and out. Inside and out.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Well, my kisses to you, and I'll speak to you soon.
I'll speak to you soon. Okay.
Bye. Have a nice day. Bye.
You too. Bye.